Hey guys, I'm MikiMiner and today we're going to talk about mob spawners. Mob spawners are found in dungeons or in abandoned mine shafts. You can also find some in the nether fortresses in the nether, funny enough. And you can also find a silverfish spawner in each stronghold by the portal. But what we are going to focus on is to make XP farms out of them. What you can see here is the area where a mob can spawn, so all the glass is needed to be air to get max efficiency, and if you want say zombies, skeletons to spawn from the mob spawner, you need to have the ice air too for them to spawn to get the max amount of spawning spaces. So this is the size of room we want, or you can make it bigger, but this is the smallest size if you want max efficiency. Also for the spawner to be at a max efficiency, you need to have a light level of 0 inside of these blocks. So yeah, of course the spawner itself will give off a bit of light, but it doesn't really matter, and you can't really prevent that from happening without placing blocks around it too, and that will also lower the spawning rate because you make some of the blocks inside this cube of ice and glass to a solid block, and that will prevent the spawner from spawning mobs there. So yeah, that's the basic about the spawning area. There is one other thing about the area that the monster can spawn in, and that is the blocks around it. If we get our coordinates on, you can see this F number here. When it says 2, you need to go 4 blocks away from the spawner, and the same with when it says 1. You can see 4 blocks, and the 2 other directions you need to go 3, and that is how you find what way you should go 3 and what way you should go 4 blocks away from it. And that's very important to get the max efficiency. Moving on, we have the radius. You must be inside around the mob spawner for it to spawn any kind of mobs, and the radius is 16 at your head height, so your head must be at the same level as the spawner if you want the maximum distance from the spawner. And the way you can see if the spawner is activated is if it got flames inside of it or around it. So you can see the area I have marked around it with green is the area I can walk on. But if I was to go one down, I could stand here and you would still have flames inside of it, because the head height is at the same level as the spawner. And you must be inside this area for the spawner to be activated. And at the same time you must have the right conditions, such as light. It must be dark for a skeleton to spawn, and you of course need to have it on easy or normal or hard. And if it was a pig spawner or a sheep spawner, you would need grass around it. Also, as we talked about before, is you need air blocks around it, that cube there. And that's it about that. Another rule for the spawner is that in this area I have marked with green, you can't have 6 of the mob that the spawner will spawn. So if I have 6 skeletons in here, walking on this green area, this spawner will be deactivated. It won't spawn any skeletons until you have killed one or all of them. So you need to make a XP farm or a drop farm, you need to move only a XP farm, because if you make a drop farm they will get killed instantly. But if you make an XP farm, you must get them over here, because then they are out of the area, and that's 8 block from here to here. So yeah, that's it about that. Moving on. Okay, let's start by making the skeleton spawner or the zombie spawner XP farm. The area I have marked with green is the blocks they can spawn on, and that is these blocks from this layer here to up here. So yeah, and I have made it one wider because that is how this design works. So start by making a 9x9 square with the spawner in the center, and then place 2 water streams here, and then dig it out so that I can just replace this. Dig it out so you make this triangle, and the water will flow down and into the center here, and you want to make a tunnel in here as long as the water can go out. I'm just going to make it day so you can see something. And when you got this, place a sign here, or just on this block. It doesn't have to be on this wall, it can be here, here, or on the floor, and here. And then place water here, and then basically just make a water ladder up. And for those of you who don't know what a water ladder is, it's basically a tunnel going up with signs and water, like this. And you may need to make it so that the zombies or skeletons will drop 24 blocks down, and that will make them one hit kill. So I will do that and be back with you. Okay, I'm done with the water ladder, and let's just take a look at how it's working. As you can see, I have signs and water placed in this pattern where you just have a sign and water above it. And I said something before that they should drop 24 blocks. It's 23 blocks. So yeah, when you get up here, we have this block is 23 blocks above this. So if now we want a water stream to push them out here, but we don't. But there's something that you need to take to consider or do. You can't just push them out and then yeah, it's just look at what I'm doing. You can't just place a water here and a sign here and make the drop down, because if you do that, the mobs will jump and they will fall more than 23 blocks. So you need to place a sign here and then a water stream here to push them on this block, and then the next mob will push the mob up here down, and they will have one hit kill. So also you don't need to make them drop like this. You can make a water stream go away, say make them drop down here, but a good thing to count or consider is that you need to be in this radius of the spawner, so you can stand AFK for the mobs to collect when they have dropped, and you so you have a bunch to kill. So just make a tube down to where they drop. I don't know why it's doing that. I have been getting that a lot lately, so and when they drop down they should be one hit kill, and this works with zombies and skeletons. That's pretty annoying. But one thing about the zombies is that you can't make a zombie one hit kill because they got one armor point, and that means that you have to kill them either with to make them one hit kill you need to kill them either with a stone sword or an iron shovel or better. And you can get iron swords and iron shovels by killing zombies, so they kind of give you the things you need to kill them. But a good thing to do is to use a potion on them, a healing potion, because they are cheap and it will kill a lot of them in one hit. So yeah, what you need to do now is to cover up the spawner, make the walls around it and the ceiling. Okay, I have made the walls and the ceiling, and I have made the ceiling, as you can see, 2 blocks above the spawner. And one thing you should do is to place a block here, so a skeleton don't spawn here, because it will not jump down, it will just stay there. So do this, and I have also installed some lights. This is just to show you where the lights need to be placed. You basically just need a frame around, a 2 thick frame around it. So of course you will not, you don't want to power the lights from inside the spawner, but you want to have redstone above the spawner so you can turn it on and off. And then you can see here we have them one hit kill. Some of them will die, but that I actually don't really know why, but I guess some of them have less health than other, but yeah, I'm not sure. And as I said, this works for zombies and skeletons. Moving on to the spiders, and this is the normal spiders. You basically just need a room that covers the spawn area, so that is 8 by 8, and the 4 blocks in the F2 and F1 and 3 and 0 and 3. And then you want to have a water stream in one of the sides, go to the other side, and then place some stairs in the wall. The green part of this floor is the 8 by 8 room, so this is the beginning of the wall. You basically just want to replace all this with stairs and place signs here, and then water on top of the stairs in each side going into the middle of the room, and the water will go in here, and that will transport the mobs or the spiders in here, and to show this trap I need to be in survival mode, so I will show this in a bit. And when they get here we have a crusher connected to it, and the way you do make this is that you have a sticky piston with a... Sorry about that, I don't know if you could hear that, but some people were pretty noisy, and they still are. But I will try to make this. You of course want the button to be somewhere else. An ideal place would be on a block like this, so see if I don't have any. Let me just get the things that I need. You need a repeater or a bunch of repeaters, I can't remember how many exactly, but and some torches, sticky pistons, and a button and some blocks. So this design is, I believe, ethos. This pulse extender, and I will try to make it over here. I can't remember exactly with the repeaters how many I used, but what you want to have, say, let's make the input, that is the button, and then a wire here, and then make this shape, and then place redstone wire on top here, a torch on the side with a redstone dot beneath or under it, and a redstone torch here. And then you want repeaters going out here. Let me check how many. You want 5 set to 4 tick delay, and then 1 to 1 tick delay, and then you make this L shape and make some more repeaters at 4 tick delay. And then here you want to skip one and make this 4 tick delay, place a redstone wire here and place a repeater here, and then move around here, and this wire cannot touch this this wire. And then you basically want to connect your sticky piston to here, and that will make a very long lasting pulse. Oh, did I do? No, I don't think I did anything wrong. And then that should crush the spiders, so they only have 1 heart left, or you can hit them 1 time and kill them. So yeah, let me place the water again. And then we need to make the walls around the spawner. Now that I think about it, I think the signs here will take up a spawning spot, so I would suggest lowering the floor 1 so spiders can spawn here. So yeah, I did this. I made a little mistake here, but it's basically the same, just lower the floor 1. And then on this type of spawner you only need the ceiling to be 1 over the spawner, because we don't have a too high mob. and now they are beginning to spawn, and they will get out here. But let me just show you how to make the lights in here. Let's break that. You want to place the lights, if I remember right, you need to place them here. Just a frame, one block thick around them, and that should give off enough light for the mobs not to spawn. And let me try go into the survival mode and get the spiders to follow me, and they should all go into this little area. Let me just try to go away, and then they stop tracking me, and let's see if that helps any. It don't. And why is that? Let me try allow some more to spawn, and let's try again. Yeah, but then you want to press the button to suffocate them in this block, and then you can one-hit kill them and get the XP. So, and then you can make some piston door down there to collect the drops if you want that. So yeah. Moving on to the next spawner. It's basically almost the same. This is Etho's design of a cave spider XP farm. And as you can see here, I did the same mistake again with the signs, that they are one too high. They should be on this level. But basically do the same with the stairs and the water flowing to one side. And then up here it's very important to, let me remove the water so you can see this better. You want this to be stairs, and then going up here you want this to be diagonally water stream because if it isn't, the spiders can basically they can fight the water and they win. They basically are stronger than the water, so yeah. And then you want this to move as long as it can, and then they will collect here, and you have the same setup here but with less repeaters. It's 4 repeaters long, and they are all at the max tick, and that should also make them one-hit kill. And the light design is the same, so yeah. The next farm is the blaze farm, but I haven't prepared that yet. So yeah, let me do that. Okay, I got my blaze spawner in place, and what we need to do is to mark the area around it where it can spawn. This is the 8x8 square, and then just make the frame. So this is 4 block away, 4, 3 and 3, and then we want to make like an extension to the frame. Okay, it was here. People are very noisy right now. And at that frame where the blazes can spawn, we need to place pressure plates, like so. Let me see. How did I do it? Okay. Need to do this and this. Yeah, this pattern. Yeah, I would basically make kind of a flower. So, and then place repeaters here. And it's a good thing that you place repeaters like so and not like this, because you use one more repeater if you do it like this, and repeaters are way less expensive than just normal redstone, because we're going to put redstone here. So then we have this in place. Then place a block, a solid block that can lead the power, anything but glass leaves or half slabs or all those kind of blocks. And then just make them go over here, and then place kind of close it off, so so that the blaze can't go out. This design is also I saw it by Etho, but I believe he saw it from someone else. Then on the top, where all the repeaters and redstone is going into, we want to place some sticky pistons. Facing towards the pressure plate, and then place a block in front of it. This basically makes an instant push off when they spawn, and then just go ahead and close it like this. So you can see here, it's kind of the thing I used in my mob farm. And then we want to go a bit down and basically make a cone. I believe we only need to go this amount of block down. Or is it wrong, dude? Yeah, there was one thing where here you have to decide if you want to have it compact, or it doesn't really do that much to efficiency. But the thing is that when they spawn here, they get pushed down on this block, and then they stand there and fall down, and then they get pushed again, but it doesn't really do that much. But I think I will make this one lower. So that means we want to have the next layer of pressure plates here. Like so. Here. and then basically just make a square again. And then continue doing that until you are down to one small spot. So yeah, I will do that and be back. Okay, as you can see here, I have made my way down. So if a blaze spawns, it will go down to the center no matter what. So if it spawns here, it will get down here, and we are not done with the pushing yet. We still need to make some here, and that would make you need, oh whoops, we need to place a piston here, and now let's see, no, actually not, we don't, not there, we need to place it here. And then one here and one here, because then when it goes down, we end up with having them in one block. So yeah, and then we need to make the roof up here and to create a crusher, and it has been a long time since I made a crusher for blaze spawner, but I will figure that out. That was stupid. Why did I say that? I've been watching too much How I Met Your Mother lately. Here we need the it's here, right? Actually, I can't remember how Efo made it so he could shut it off. You know, where he. If you don't know, you should really go watch his videos. He's amazing. He made it so that he pours lava down, and it gets stopped by some pressure plates. I just can't remember exactly how he did it, and I can't check it because what I said in the start, that I'm in Turkey right now. I'm sitting in my room and all alone and recording a video, so I can't go check it. So, but this looks good enough. Because you can't just use, you know, a lamp to light it up. It will not be bright enough. So, and then again, you need, let me turn the sound down. You need to have the 2 blocks here, so the blaze will not spawn on top of the spawner. And as you saw before, you saw when the blaze triggered the pressure plates, the light goes on, and that's because a piston is transparent, and the light will go through it. But since blaze spawners are only you can only find blaze spawners inside the the nether, it doesn't really matter because they can spawn in even at a very high light level, and the outside light level doesn't matter anything. So yeah, now we just need to hook up a crusher, and I need to figure out how I did that before I make a tutorial. So yeah, I will do that and be back with you guys. I have made the crusher here. I used the same design as I did in the other farms. I just used some more repeaters. And it will be a 7 long. You can just see here they are all at 4 tick delay, and then they just go up to a piston that will go out here. And the thing I said in the start about making it deeper, you should not do that. You should make it one higher up, because down here we are actually too far away from the spawner, so it can't spawn any mobs. So yeah, that's remember to do that.